Howdy all, and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time we play a little Ark. Oop. Ark Aberration. That's an aberration right there. Come on, little buddy. Alright. I don't know, Ark was acting weird, so I rebooted my PC. Sometimes it runs fine with a million things running. Sometimes it won't run with nothing running. I don't know what the deal is with Ark. Give me those organic polymers. I think that's actually as many as I needed right there. Let me check. Charge lantern needs 120. Yep, we're good. So, I left my fabricator going, making, oh, you know what? I need to go get gas balls yet. Well, we'll try and switch to something with a little more speed than Krabby here. Yeah, I got the pearls back. I got them started into electronics. I need 120 of those. And now I am working on getting the other bits and bobs I need to make this charge lantern. Hopefully we can get enough gas balls. I don't know why I was going to go around this way. Right here's good. Thanks. Well, first off, did you make the 120 electronics? No, you made 100. I told to make 120. Why did it only make 100? Whoa. Let me check, make sure. You only made 100. Yep. What's the point of me telling you I want 120 then, and you agreeing to it if you're not going to make 120 electronics? Yeah, it was a weird reboot for sure. My computer doesn't get shut down very often, and that includes reboots. So, it's oh man, I'm gonna have to unload everything out of here that isn't being used. It's gonna be one of those combines. What's it take to make one of those vaults? That's made in here, isn't it? Vault. 100 cementing paste, 500 metal. Yeah, alright, I'm not gonna deal with that. Can you hold some of this stuff I don't need? Nope. Also full. This is why I need one of those vaults. But yeah, I told it to reboot, and it got all the way up to the spot where you put in your password, and then the lights on my keyboard shut off. And I'm like, well, this is interesting. How am I supposed to make any or do anything if you won't let me? Oops. No, actually, you don't need those. If you won't let me use the keyboard. I mean, I have two keyboards, but that other keyboard ain't gonna cut it. It don't have the keys I need to. Oh man, I don't have enough storage. What about you? What can go in here? Nothing. I got nothing that can go in here. Well, this thing, you can store stuff, right? Some of this I can just throw away. No, I'm carrying around all this plant material. I don't need you, 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 I don't need you. I don't need you, I don't need you. I don't know where it's going. It's gonna go live in the tree. Alright, so we need... Yeah... Boy, I don't know. This guy doesn't run out of stamina. This guy's faster, though. Let's just take this one. I shall return anon. But yeah, so that was weird. I had to reboot it again from the login screen. And then, I don't know. It's being weird, I guess. Whatever. I got a chance to watch Solo yesterday, and yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate it, but it didn't really feel like Han Solo either. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I like. You sit down and you watch something, and then years later someone makes a sequel to it, and then you watch the sequel, or in this case a prequel, and you're like, have you ever even seen the original movie? I don't... Like, there aren't that many years between when this movie takes place and the new movie. And I don't care if the dude looks exactly like Harrison Ford or not. That's not an issue. Whatever, I get it. It's a different actor. You gotta have a different actor. No big deal. And, but could he at least act a little like Harrison Ford? Not that his acting was bad, if you sat down to watch an action hero fight his way through a movie, but I told my friend, I'm like, man, I wish there was a little more con man in this movie about a smuggler slash con man, because I don't think this is Han Solo. Some of the other actors, like I want to say her name is Amelia Clark. I'm terrible with names, and so I see it and I know who it's talking about, but I couldn't tell you exactly if that's her name or not. But that's her name in my head. So she's in it. She is way more Han Solo than Han Solo is. It wasn't a bizarre movie. It was a perfectly fine action flick sci-fi movie. But you know, I mean, I also was a little disappointed at the end, or the not the end of the movie, but the spoilers. They do the Kessel Run, and I've read hundreds of Star Wars novels, hundreds. There's a lot of them out there, and hundreds. And so, what is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1. I think I need... I can look. I don't know why I'm trying to remember. I can just look it up. I need 400. I think I had 250. So this takes me to 310-ish. This other one needs to have filled up completely. I don't think I'm gonna have enough gas balls to do this today, dang it. But so in the Han Solo trilogy, which is a set of novels about Han Solo starting from when he was younger and leading up to the opening lines of for his characters in Star Wars A New Hope. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's 120. That gets me to 373-ish, I think. Where did my dude go? 373-ish. Ain't gonna cut it. It's alright, there's other things I can do while I wait. I need to snag another iguanodon, because I kill those off right and left. And it would be nice to have a mount who doesn't run out of stamina. Provided I can find one. Yeah. Couldn't remember where I was going here. But yeah, it was very very actiony. The Kessel Run in the because there's it's a it's a mistake in the Star Wars movie. Um, they say he made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. Well, a parsec is a unit of distance, not a unit of time. And so, I guess I liked both ways. I take it back. I didn't mind the way they did the Kessel Run in the movie. In the book, though, the Kessel Run was a bunch of black holes, and so you had to plot your course through moving black holes, which is why the distance would change. And and so it was a little different in the movie. It wasn't black holes, but yeah, it was. It was in my head. It was terrible there for a second, but then I remembered what they did, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't mind that. Um, I just wish the guy had been a little more Han Solo and a little less. I don't even know, like Captain America, I guess. Um, he was very action hero and very like. I mean, I don't want to. I haven't actually watched a trailer, so I don't know what's spoiled in the trailers. There are no iguanodons, man. I need an iguanodon. That's a bear. I don't need a bear. Although bears are really fast. I actually tamed a bear when I was over here after pearl diving, and when I tried to go home with it, another bear attacked me. And I lost my newly tamed bear. That's a mole rat. I don't need mole rats. I don't know. It wouldn't even taken very many changes to turn the character into Han Solo either. And it just he he wasn't a con man. He wasn't a smuggler. Uh, he wasn't a he wasn't smooth. Uh, he wasn't obsessed with his looks a little bit like Han Solo is. I mean, how much of Star Wars: A New Hope do you have to watch to, get that personality that's Han Solo? Or I guess the Empire Strikes Back, I think, is when she calls him a nerf herder. Who's scruffy looking, he says. I think that's an Empire Strikes Back. I don't know. They all kind of blur together when you've seen him so many times. I'm not a super fan or anything. I just, I've been watching him since I was a kid, so I've had plenty of opportunities to watch him. And I don't know. It's one of those things where I go and I watch something or I read something based off of a long-standing character, and then I'm like, have you ever actually seen the show? Or did they just give you a sheet with a summary, and you've based this character off the summary information that you had? Because this character is not Han Solo. Chewbacca was good in it. I like Chewbacca. And like I said, I didn't hate the character. I just I wished it'd been more Han Solo-y. And they didn't do anything in the movie to change him into Han Solo either, which was a little bizarre to me. I mean, yeah, you got 2 hours, but um, they just kind of. Why are there no iguanodons? I don't get it. There's iguanodons everywhere when I don't need one, but every time I need one, they're just gone, vanished. There's a lot of mushrooms over here. Ooh. Run! Oh wait, I can't outrun the bees? Well, then why am I running? What do I have to do? I have to break it? I looked this up once before, right? Let's break with an axe. You gotta get a queen. I didn't bring any bug repellent with me, though. That's dumb. Let's not break it when I don't have any bug repellent. So now I know that's there. I can come back for it at a later time. I'll never remember. The dude who played Lando Calrissian in this movie did a great job. Lando Calrissian was pretty spot on, I felt. Although he could have been a little smoother. I don't know, they just didn't have that con man attitude that I was expecting. You know, I know I've seen at least one trailer for it, and I know Han Solo in the trailer is like, I've been boosting cars since I was a little kid and running cons on the streets of Corellia. Not this guy. He may have said that, but I don't believe it because there's not 1 ounce of him that screams I'm a incorrigible scoundrel. He might as well have been paired up with Captain America during World War II, the way he acted. Yeah, I don't know. The Woody Harrelson is a character in there. His character could have been the thing that they used to shape Han Solo into Han Solo, but the way the movie plays out, they're not even really friends. They have a... What's this? They make it... Oh, that's my bear, I'll bet. That's the berries from where I tamed my bear, and then it got killed by another bear over here. Well, I'm disappointed. I was going to grab an iguanodon, and there are none hanging out here. It's a parasaur, but you're not good enough. I need an iguani. There's another parasaur. Yeah, it was also... I don't know what they're doing with the movie. I'm assuming it's supposed to be the first part of a series of movies about Han Solo. I really stopped looking into movies before I go see them. So I don't know what their plans are, but it definitely ends in a way that demands a... Well, it doesn't demand a sequel, but indicates that other characters or other storylines are going to involve characters that were in this movie. I mean, we know several of the characters are involved in other movies, obviously, but yeah, it's it was not as good as Rogue Story for me, and Rogue One, I think it's called. That's one of those things that got changed, though, that Rogue One. I always... There was a... I swear there's a line in the old original versions of Star Wars where Mon Mothma says that many Bothan spies died for this information, and then they remove that line later. And so, when they remove that line, then when you get to Dark Forces, which is a video game based off of it, you play a mercenary thief named Kal Katarn, and Kal Katarn is the one who acquires the Death Star plans in the Dark Forces game. And so then we get, Rogue One, which is a completely different group. I think that dog just licked me. Did you hear that noise he made? But, yeah, it was alright. I'll watch it again, maybe. I'm sure I will. I'm sure there'll be some crazy Star Wars marathon I'll feel like doing. This is one of those spots where in my head I feel like I should just be able to go around the corner and it'll be right there, but it never is. I was trying to think if there was anything else in that movie that... So, I guess minor spoilers. I'm not going to give away the storyline, but it's basically Han Solo tries to get off of the planet he's on at the beginning of the movie, and it doesn't go right. Of course it's not going to go right, it's Han Solo. And but to do so, as you could see from the trailer, he joins the Imperial Navy as a fighter pilot. And then also from the trailer, he gets kicked out of the pilot academy. And so there's a portion in there where he's a foot soldier. And that's where he meets Woody Harrelson's character. And so, for me, Woody Harrelson's character would have been perfect to have, since this guy obviously is not smooth, is not a smuggler, is not really a con man, would have been the perfect moment for him to develop the relationship that would have led to him being the we do the job, we go character. And I'll bet they don't know each other for 4 days in the movie, and I'm supposed to pretend they're friends. I don't even think they know each other practically. I don't know. It was bizarre. It was bizarre a little bit. Not enough story is what the problem was. Too many explosions, not enough story. I think there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 locations, and every one of them involved battle. Oh, you know what? There's more like 8 locations, and oop, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. I want to get off this. Dude, let me off. It's like 8 locations, and 7 of them involve battle. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right. What am I missing? What am I missing? Nothing. Alright. Man, I've been wanting to make one of these for a long time now. Ooh, it is a gun. Or a flashlight. Oh, oh no. I didn't want to throw it down. Can I pick it back up? Whew. I made a flashlight. Oh, and then I walked into terribleness. How do I know, why does it say 458 of 0? I think it's got to charge at those charge pylon things, maybe? I'm surprised my little buddy on my shoulder doesn't charge it. So if I could throw it down... as an inventory to charge batteries. Does it just shoot the one direction? Alright, so then I need to take it... I need to take it down below, where it's dark. Ooh, 3 minutes. Got about 3 minutes here. I don't know. Try and take some shortcuts here. I should be able to just cut straight across this lake. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Get out of here. I hope you got your breath, little buddy. Or even like the Emilia Clarke's character, who is attached to Han Solo throughout the movie. Not attached to, but like friends with. Even her character could have been used better to shape the character into Han Solo, but even that didn't really mean much of anything to the movie. Maybe it's because it's the first movie, and so they weren't even trying to establish anything, but I feel like they could have done so much more with a storyline to that movie if they'd have done a little less blowing things up. Yeah, I know, that dude just was not Han Solo for me. It was in his attitude. He looked fine. He even sounded a little bit like Han Solo in spots. But yeah, his attitude was not correct. There's an iguanodon. I need you to come with me. I don't know why I just jumped, because I know you can... Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I mean, I'm not trapped like that one time. Ooh, if I shoot this guy, please nobody kill him. He's not going to attack me, right? Yeah, there we go. What's going on there? Was my... I don't know. That was weird. Alright, so let's check this thing out now. Let's head out here in the dark. Psst, little buddy. I mean, it's a flashlight. Oh, oh. Ooh. It charged that goat up. Interesting. It's like I'm a Ghostbuster. I mean, what does it do? Gross. I need a name. Oh, there's another leech coming for me. Or is that a leech? That's not a leech, that's a lamprey. That's a different animal altogether. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Okay, so what happens when I put it down then? Like, I can't seem to change it. Don't... Why would you attack that guy? He didn't do nothing to you. Get back here, crazy. Nope. Leave him alone. He's crazy. Well, it's interesting. For sure. I don't know exactly. Like, I can see it makes some kind of swirly portally looking thing next to their heads, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a crazy... I'm lost. Where's my base? I think that's it over there. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna die now. Alright, so I got one more thing I want to check before I quit here. Do I put it in here to charge? No. Does it charge from being next to this thing, though? Do I gotta have batteries? I bet I've gotta have batteries. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So, click leave a like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. We'll talk to you later.